That's quite a topic of conversation that we have for you today. And boring and ugly coins. That's a pretty negative, probably general descriptor when it comes to some of the coins that the U.S. has produced over the years. The Eisenhower Dollar is by far one of the least interesting coins ever to be produced. I think ever since the U.S. Mint had decided to put a dead president on a coin, the wow factor has gone down quite a bit. If you look at any one of the modern coins, whether it's a Washington quarter or a Roosevelt dime, the Ike dollar, the Jefferson nickel to an extent, and even the Kennedy half dollar, the designs don't even come close to being near interesting as the earlier pieces from the 1700s and 1800s are. For whatever reason, or call it new technology, the mint has kind of dumbed down the designs of a lot of these coins. However, coins such as the Lincoln cent and the Washington quarter and Jefferson nickel are special cases because they are widely collected. They are beloved. High grades command huge amounts of money. They're literally untouchable. And because of the appeal of these various series, they're going to continue their popularity for many decades to come. Now, there are a few select series that have been that have the dubious distinction of being some of the most boring and ugliest coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint. The Ike dollar is right up there. It's probably the top two or three in terms of eye appeal. The likeness of Eisenhower on the obverse of the coin, it's plain. He looks bald in there. His head's skinny and long, and it's not commensurate with what we would, don't get me wrong. He was a fantastic president, and he has made history from a lot of the things that he's done during his time. But the overall execution and design of the coin, bar none, probably one of the weakest moves the U.S. Mint has ever made. However, the Eisenhower dollar is one of those coins that you can make money off of it. It's got a nice following in the collecting community. High grade examples most certainly sell for many thousands of dollars. For example, this 1972 D sold in a Heritage Auctions last year as a Mint State 67 example through PCGS for just over $4,000. It's this coin right here that has kind of turned the public perception of ugly into something that's monetizable, something that you can make money off of. The Eisenhower dollar is a tough coin to grade because of how large it is. It's the same size as any older Morgan or Peace dollar, so that has one strike going against it. The bigger they are, the more hits they take, depending on how they're handled at the bank, at the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Mint, what have you. These things cannot escape any sort of injury. Oftentimes, some of the nicest examples that come out of mint sets grade no higher than a 64 or 65 because they are bag marked up like you wouldn't believe. So finding one in a 67 is definitely a rarity, which therefore drives the price of this coin. Another part of this whole deal to where you can make money off coins such as this is toning. Toning on modern coins is kind of scarce because of the metallic composition of the coins. You don't get a lot of toning or oxidation on them. Okay, so you don't see the wild colors. This 72D right here has nice slate and blue colors, which helped enhance the value of the coin. Now, I told you that there is an elite group of collectors that like these type of coins. Okay, and they're also registry set specialists as well, and that's why they pay all the money for coins such as this. So where other people kind of shun the coin series away, this is an opportunity for guys like you and I to kind of swoop in, pick up these pieces, cherry pick the nicest ones to where other people traditionally wouldn't, because they just don't like the coin and the design. So it's a way that we could take advantage of the market while these sell high. So once you do find an example, and it's the nicest one that you could find, you have to submit it to a third-party grader, whether it's NGC or PCGS. If it grades high, 66, 67, or 68, then you could sell it. You could auction it. Whatever you want to do at that point to liquidate the coin, that is definitely the direction I would go. Now, the Ike Dollar is one such example of a boring and ugly coin. It's my least favorite. I don't go out of my way to collect it, but I do cherry pick some of the nicest pieces. Some honorable mentions, other coins that fit the billing of a boring or ugly coin, would be the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The Sacagawea dollar is another one that I would consider least popular, ugly, and boring. For a lot of the hardcore classic purists, the 3-cent nickel is another such coin that is ugly and non-suitable as far as a Liberty type coin for its period. And the barber coinage from dimes to half dollars has been widely regarded as one of the ugliest iterations of Liberty, largely in part because Liberty looks like a man on the front of the coin. So these are all examples of various series that you could kind of swoop in, buy some of the nicer examples. They're not as widely collected, but there's still a large group of people that collect the high grades and the specialty toning and the rare varieties. So if you keep this in mind, then you're going to have no problem looking for some really nice examples and some that you could even flip and make a few dollars on. I want to thank you for joining me on this boring and ugly episode. I'm your host, Blue Ridge Silverhound. Please like the video if you like everything that you've heard and seen from any of my videos. You better believe that each like would just enhance the experience for me a lot more, and it'll keep me, putting more videos out there for you guys to watch. Hopefully it's entertaining and a little educational in your coin collecting desires. Until next time, I'll see you later. You guys keep stacking, you keep hunting, and you keep cherry picking. Never quit. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.